4-piece sheet pan dinner set. So you're getting 2 of the small pans. You're getting a medium-sized pan, which is a 13 by 9, and then you're getting the ginormous sheet pan. If you've only ever made a Texas sheet cake on a sheet pan like this, wait till you see all the things you can do with it. A dinner on 1 sheet pan. This is 18 by 13. So this is heavy gauge carbon steel. It's even heavier gauge on the large one. You're not going to have any warping. They are beautifully non-stick, and you have a choice of colors on these today. The colors are the ruby red, which actually we're calling it ruby, but Meredith, don't you think it's more of a barn red over here in the red? I think so. And then we have it for you in the denim blue, of course, Meredith's signature. And that's the most popular. And then we have it for you in charcoal gray. And the charcoal gray set there is showing you all 4 of the pans that you're getting for under $32. Okay, Meredith, I know you're super proud of these. Tell us about them.
Hey, Carolyn. So these pans really are all about sheet pans, right? Sheet pan dinners.
Yes.
Sheet pan dinners have become so popular. But my concern with sheet pan dinner was that I couldn't get quite enough food on there. I wanted just a little bit more room. And even though a lot of sheet pans say they're 18 by 13, that's the internal measurement, not the exterior, or the exterior measurement, not the internal. So I managed to get a pan, again, because I'm a princess and I get what I ask for, with big enough to do not 12, but 15 of these cookies. And so it's a big pan, and yet it fits into your 30-inch standard oven, so you can actually make more use of your oven rack. So whenever you put a sheet pan in the oven, you look around and you see there's a little extra room on the rack. That's kind of annoying, right? Why am I not using that space on the rack? This pan uses all that space. It's got a non-stick on it that is so easy. In fact, these cookies I'm making, these are sourdough chocolate chip cookies that I love. And usually I don't bake 15, I bake 2 because I can't control myself. But this is a part of the process is to bang the pan. You get the cookies out and then you bang them on the counter and it lets them drop a little bit. So yesterday I was making these cookies and I banged the pan on the counter and they all jumped up. Nothing stacked to the pan. They all bounced. So I managed to get them to behave and calm down. But they really, really, the nonstick is perfect that way. And here you'll see that, you know, a regular half sheet pan, and you can see the difference, right? So it's just a little tiny bit different, but it makes a difference. That 1 inch that you're going to get on all sides makes a difference, and it gives you that room that you need on your rack in the oven. So to me, that is great. But then when you're making a sheet pan dinner, sometimes you want to make something else with that sheet pan dinner. Like you want maybe macaroni and cheese or a potato gratin. And you can't just throw macaroni and cheese on a sheet pan with other foods. So you're getting these other pans that get to go on the sheet pan. They fit perfectly. They have handles placed on them. Like you'll see the small ones have handles on one side so that they don't interfere with this side. But now you can do your mac and cheese, your vegetables, your main entree, whatever you want. And a lot of the pans I see out there, 4-sheet pans, they were all the same size. And I thought, well, I don't know about you, but when I'm cooking, I don't always have pans that are all this like food, equal amounts, right? I might have more potatoes or I might have more chicken or whatever. So I made the pans different sizes so you could really use them the way you want to use them. So
okay, who has missed Meredith Lawrence? Let me point out one of the reasons why we miss Meredith Lawrence. Her nachos.
I was gonna say, is it the cookies?
No, your nachos.
Oh, the nachos.
And look at her nachos that you can get on this giant sheet pan. That is a party of nachos right there. Delicious.
Wow, I know you love the nachos,
If I
Carolyn.
had another surface, I could slide them all right out onto a giant plate because nothing sticks to these pans.
Well, I can show you that right here because take a look at this. Here, I've made a full sheet pan dinner. I have chicken, you know, baking in this is from the cookbook, actually. It's a honey chicken. It has green beans and tomatoes roasted. And look at the potato gratin that I've made. Like it's a galette. It just slides right out of that pan. And then you can go ahead and you can add your chicken to the family style serving platter.
Love it.
Right down in the middle if you want to. Or we'll do it on the side because we're thinking about presentation.
So we've done a whole breakfast up here on a giant pan of tater tots. Too bad David's not here.
Ooh.
But again, look at the sausages, the scrambled eggs. We've done biscuits over here. And then over here, some cobblers. You can do multiple desserts. You've done your potatoes gratin here. Wonderful side dishes. And I know David's not here because we have Brussels sprouts out here, although we've added bacon. So
well, you know, that's the only way to get them into that big boy.
But again, beautiful set of pans. They're really, really popular, especially in the blue jean chef blue. Let me update you. We have 1,500 of these now spoken for. Denim blue, most limited. We also have that beautiful barn red. We're simply calling it red, but all of Meredith's reds are in that kind of barn red color. And then we also have it for you in the charcoal gray. So again, order ruby red if you want the red, but it's not like a candy apple or something. It's more of that cool barn red.
No.
That Meredith
You
does.
know, and the other thing too I like about these pans, Carolyn, is that you can make one thing with different variations. So if you like mac and cheese, you can make a great big mac and cheese with bacon and tomatoes, but then you have some vegetarians coming. So you make it here with, you know, butternut squash and apple. And then the kids are, you know, I learned this because I babysat like once, and you have to keep the mac and cheese very plain for the children. So there's the plain mac and cheese. So you can do variations of one thing as well. And of course, when you have things on separate little dishes, you can add them at different times, right? So in that last meal, my potatoes are going to take longer than my green beans, but I can prep my green beans and then just add them to the tray while it's cooking. So to me, this is like 4 pieces of great bakeware, but they work together really nicely too.
So again, your 2,000 ordered, you're getting the huge 18 by 13 pan, which is a thicker gauge even than the other ones so that it won't warp, even though it's this giant size. You're also getting a 13 by 9, and you are getting 2 9 by 7 pans here. All of them with a great Quantanium nonstick surface. It will last forever. You don't have to worry about scratching it or it coming off, and it's safe. These are beautiful pans. So stay in the ordering process. You will love them, and you can even put liquid in them because they've got those great rolled edges.